Hola, this is Sharon. Long time no video. I have not been crafting. My arthritis is getting pretty bad, so between work and home and studying and all that, I sort of dropped out of crafting for right now. But I do my planners. So I thought since it's a new year, I'm going to move you here, hold on. Since it's a new year, I would share what I'm using for 2015. So you've all seen before, this is my little red one. That's a personal size, and it's a, what is it called? A day timer. And it's vinyl, and it's years old, and it's held up. The only thing is this tore, but I used that E6000, and it's holding it just fine. And yes, it does have a little stain here, but I don't care. I love this. And this I use for my personal. I do put some work stuff in there because so I don't plan an appointment when I need to be someplace. So let me show you. In here I just keep some little sticky notes, and I've got some tabs here. And then these are little sticky notes that a friend of mine sent to me. And that's just a loyalty card. This pen I got at Daiso when I went to California this past summer, and it's got green, blue, black, and red. And then this is a Friction 5. It's 0.5. I love fine point, and these are fine point, so that's what I use. And it's got a gigantic pen loop, so I can put thick pens in this. And it's got a little zipper here, and I just got a bunch of junk in there. I got my address labels. I won't show those, but I got some reinforcers, some little sticky memos, and more of these little notes. And anything else in there? I think that's it. And yeah, fits quite a bit in there. And the zipper's held up all this time. I mean, this is, gosh, going back at least the 90s. So then this, I believe, came with it. I can't remember. So I've got some little velvet stickers on here, and my name, and this little name I crossed out because I don't have that address anymore, but I love the lighthouses. I collect lighthouses as well as owls. So what I've done for 2015 is I made my own dividers. I won this gorgeous paper sometime last year. Can't remember if it was in 2014 or 2013. Time is going so fast. But I haven't made anything with it because I just love the paper and I don't want to send it away. I don't want to lose it. So selfishly, I made my own dividers with this paper. So this is the first divider. And then for the tabs, I just used my Stampin' Up! Punch and then glued the tabs on. So this is the first beautiful one. And it says the bird song here. And this is the other side. Isn't it just gorgeous? I just love opening it and looking at the papers. So then this is my calendar. And I didn't buy one this year. One of the secondhand planners that I bought had these calendar pages. So I'm just using those until I decide if I want to buy something or not. So this is for January, and I'm writing down things I want to remember on a little post-it, and then I'll save them so I can keep using this little card. So we went for my birthday to the Texas Roadhouse. So this is the calendar, and since the years are very old on this, I just covered it with washi tape. And then this is my week on 2 pages. some of my meetings. And then I tape off the weekend, but I sort of made a boo-boo there, so I had to cover it up. So I put some little hearts on the little washi tape there. This is what it looks like without. So I've got 3 months in here. That's March. And here's February, Valentine's Day. So then the next divider is here. And I'm not going to put names on these. I want to just learn to memorize. So the next is my little financial. So this is the background, and then this was one of the, you wouldn't call it die cut, but I cut it out, and I cut this out of it. And then that's the back, and it says happiness. And it's gorgeous. I just love this. So I just am enjoying this. This page I put what I need to buy in the store, and I just put it on Post-it notes so that I keep my original paper clean. And then I put my receipts in here. I don't know how clear this is coming out. It doesn't look good on my computer. This is the next divider. Just gorgeous paper. I just love this. They're not big enough to make for my A5, but I am just loving it. And this is the other side. And this I cut out from one of the pages. Isn't it beautiful? So in here are notes. And we went out for my birthday. My son wrote that. And I just cut up paper. I can't find paper to fit this size. I need to look about ordering. I did have some, but I've been cutting up. I love to write on graph paper, so I just get one of those cheap little, what do you call it? They're like books. Oh, what is it called? I forget. Here, I got it here. One of these graph composition books, and I cut up the pages. And so that's for my notes section. Then the next section is my telephone numbers, and I also use it as a file cabinet. And this beautiful cherry blossoms. And then I cut out another little card from the paper and put it here. Isn't that just beautiful? So I'm not going to show you in here because there's private stuff, but it's about yay big. And then the last divider is just little bits of stuff. Here's the cutout. So I have this little pocket thing, and I have for business cards, and this says be happy, be bright, be you. And then some more stickies, some more. And I have my address labels. I have these little tabs if I need to tab my notes. I have a little ruler. And that is it for my personal one. So it is mighty stuff. I don't think I could fit much more in there, but that's the good thing about these. When you've filled up your note pages, you can just move it to another binder to keep, and you still have this to use. Now for work, I'm using my Old Faithful. I have 10 million other planners, but I always seem to come back to this one. And this I think I got in, gosh, it must have been, it's either the late 80s or early 90s, and this is held up, and it's not leather, it's vinyl. And I put a little sticker there and a little heart there, and it's got this nice magnetic, and I mean this is stuff, but it works just fine. I'm gonna move this, I'm gonna hurt it. Okay, so for work I have to be careful what I show you because I do have some private stuff in there. This is also a day timer, and it has a section here, and I've got little flags and papers and some extra paper here, and then I've got some, I love to use index cards to write notes on. And then I've got some doodads in here. I got this from a pen pal that I have not kept up with, I'm sorry. And these little stickers, and these little stickers, and these were from my pen pal too. And then I got some hearts and some of this in there, and I think that's it in there. And then I have this cute little sticky note pack here. Fits just fine right there. I don't keep anything in here. And then this also came with this planner, and I put one of those little staple things that you can keep pens in, and I've got a 0.5 friction here. Close this. Sorry for the arm. Okay, and then my word for this year is rethink. And I'll explain what that means in a few minutes. And then this is the year at a glance here. And this is my schedule, but I covered it up because you can't see that. This is a project I'm working on. I have to do a presentation about behavior intervention. So I've got it all outlined here. And then this is my January, decorated with owl washi tape and some of the meetings I have to go to. And let's see, this is going to be for this week. So I've got my little ruler here, and then I have this little card. It says today, and it has this pretty design. And I just stuck on a sticky note because I want to keep using this. So I just, whatever kind of things I need to remind myself of, I'll put there. And then I tape off the weekend. So this I got at Walmart, and it's called Desk Simply Classic, 2-page per week. And you know, the whole pack with the month on 2 pages and the weeks and notes and stuff was under $10 at Walmart. So it's a good deal. Too bad they don't sell the smaller size, they just sell the A5 size. So I have up through June in here, and then I have this little page, and I have all my schools and their phone numbers here, but I don't want to show that, so it's covered up. And this is the other side of this divider, and then this is where I keep notes. And then on this side, oh, did I show? You can't see. All right, I have phone numbers and my filing cabinets. I got to be very careful. I can't show you, but I'll show you something in the file cabinet so you can see what. Like this is from a book that when you're teaching social skills, this is the first step before you do any social skills. They call it Body Basics. And then I keep like collecting classroom data and effective interventions. So all kinds of notes I keep in here about hypothesis, the whole bit. So that's all in there. So it's a pretty thick section, takes up a lot. But these rings, I've never measured them. I don't know how big they are. And then this is to put pictures. I have to decide what pictures I want to put for this year. I haven't checked that out yet. And then this is the bullet journal symbols that I want to use. And then this is some stuff from Staples, and then notes. And then a little pocket here, and I got some fortune cookie numbers there I want to try. And then just one of these, and some business cards, and that. And I use this cardboard to put in between my pages when I'm writing, so that anything else doesn't get in the way and mess up my writing. So that is my work. And it's heavy, so sometimes it's hard to carry around, but I love it. So that is what I'm using for this year. If you have any questions. Oh, and I bought myself this from Jet Pens, and they're the 0.5 friction ball. And I love these. These are just wonderful. That's 0.5. And that's what I write with mostly. I do have those pens from Daiso that I showed you. And then this is another pen I love to use. It's a fine point. And it's Precise V5. These are by Pilot too. These write so nice. They have that pin point that I love. Anything fine point I'm in love with. Okay, I hope I didn't bore you to death. And Happy New Year to everyone who's watching. And hopefully I'll have some more videos in the future. Give me time because I'm just overloaded right now, but I will try to make some time for some videos. Okay, talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.